Hello everybody, it's Sonia again. So as you all know, I've had some issues with this stinking garbage disposal, but this time what's happened is I'm not, well, let me start over. So you remember the last time when I had the issue with the garbage disposal backing up? Well, I should have went ahead and changed a couple of things out to prevent anything further from happening. So instead of doing that, I just continued to work with that garbage disposal, and inevitably we had to take the plunge and invest in a new appliance or a new piece, right? So I went ahead and changed that garbage disposal. I didn't catch any of that footage for one reason or another, but nevertheless, I wanted to share with you something that did happen with this air gap. I had the new garbage disposal installed by a friend. Now, listening to my husband explaining that, oh no, he was explaining to me, oh no, we should let someone who's more familiar with this go ahead and install it. Well, I did that. I took his advice. I let somebody else install it for me. Even though I truly wanted the experience, I couldn't get it because my husband felt that I had too many issues trying to repair the issue of the garbage disposal being clogged. So we let a friend of ours install the new appliance, right? So this is what happened. When the new appliance was installed, the new garbage disposal was installed, I went to use my dishwasher, right? So I used the dishwasher, but guess what? Oh my goodness, water began to spew out of this air gap all over my kitchen countertop, everywhere. I had water going everywhere. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do at all. I got on YouTube. I started looking around. What could be the issue? What could be the issue? Thank goodness I did have, excuse me. I dropped my cell phone. Thank goodness I did have a wet vac, and so I was able to get a lot of the water up. But I did this multiple times, starting the garbage disposal and starting my dishwasher, saying to myself, well, I just had the garbage disposal installed. This is the new one. Why is it that when I put my dishwasher on, I have all this water coming into my kitchen from this air gap? Well, you see this hose here? This hose here is supposed to not only help with removing the the contaminated air, not air, the contaminated water, and helping it to not mix back in with the water supply. But something didn't happen in the install. So me, being the DIYer that I am, I began to track back and look over our friend's work. So I said to him, there's something wrong. When I reached out to him, I said, I see that you have all of the connections installed accurately. Everything's good. I don't have any water leaks per se under the cabinet. But I was emphatic in telling him that I have this huge water leak coming from the air gap. So he starts to tell me, he says, take off, turn the water source off and go ahead and remove the black pipe. Go ahead and remove it, remove everything from the garbage disposal. Now, I'd never done this before. So he coached me through it. He said, remove both of these things. So I did that. He said, nothing's preventing, it's not your garbage disposal, nothing's stopping it from working. I said, okay, well then I put everything back. My goodness. I asked him, I said, listen, there's a plug on the inside of the garbage disposal unit itself. Do you remember tapping that plug out? And he said, what are you talking about? What plug? Now, this is someone that my husband trusts to do the work for us, right? So he tells me, he says, oh yes, that plug. I didn't tap it out. So folks, listen. If you have a new garbage disposal installed, The first thing that you should do prior to installing it is turn that unit on its side before you install it, and right up in this area you should insert a screwdriver and firmly tap against that area because there is a plug. Now when you tap against it, it's going to fall on the inside of the unit. You can simply reach into the unit before you've even attached it like this and go ahead and remove, or just flip it over and remove that little plastic piece. I'm going to show you what happened. So that's what happened. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So that's what happened, and that caused so much of a headache for me, and now I was stuck to go in and wipe everything down, clean everything down, air everything out. Thank goodness I had the fans and the shop vac nearby, and I was able to get that cleaned out rather quickly. But this is the plug. It has to be removed prior to the install. When things run right. Thanks for watching. This is Sonia saying I'll see you in the next video. Bye.